Hello, my name is Josephine Lang, and I'd like to speak just a little bit about an experience that I had in meditation some 20 years ago, where I was just curious about my own energy pattern and how my energy flowed through my body. And so I went into a meditative state and I just received this information. And I've since received the information that I think this holds true for many of our bodies, many of our human bodies. And of course, some of us are a little different. But the way that I saw it happening then and the way that I see it happening now is that our energy rises up from our core, through, right in front of the spine, probably moving through definitely moving through the chakra system. And then it comes out the crown chakra, and then it sort of comes up like a beautiful fountain, and it just sort of, all these little tendrils of energy come down around the outside of our bodies, both to the front and the back and the sides. And then there, underneath our bodies, the energy is sort of gathered up again, and the tendrils rise and comes up again, and it flows through like this big, beautiful, it's almost like a donut. I mean, there's the central core that is definitely solid and full of our energy, but the way that it just arches out and around and comes back down under and rises up and arches out and around and comes back down under. And I think that when we move through our day, we sometimes extend some of those little tendrils of energy out to other people. We might engage with somebody very closely and very intimately, and our energy tendrils might go and unite with them. But then generally they will come back to ourselves and gently enter into the flow of our own energy again. But sometimes if we leave our energy tendrils sticking out there, perhaps there was a particularly engaging involvement with somebody else. And if that happens, then I think it's a good idea for us to call our own energy back to us. And one of the things that I like to do is to imagine a very beautiful image of a giant Saint Michael. And for me, he stands about 30 feet tall. And he's usually just off to my right. And he has an enormous silver blue sword. And what he will do is he will whomp that sword down in between me and whoever else my tendrils are going out to, and that allows me to just pull those tendrils back immediately and hold on to my own energy for my own self. And this is a good thing for us to do, because if our higher self, if our God self is encouraging us to jump to the right, say, we need to be free to move. Yes, we want to engage with other people and connect with them, but really the true source of the actions and activities in our lives needs to come from our inspiration, from our higher self. And so we want to pay attention to where our energy is and keep it contained within ourselves, so that we are free to be beholden to thy will be my will throughout all the days of our lives. So thanks very much for listening. This has been Josephine Lang, and please check out my website, stepintomagic.com. Bye for now.